All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, it's like I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson. I have alone the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go, and I want to name the video Psalms the 19th chapter. All right, or whatever title Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai sees fit, I'll use. Gives me, I'll use through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, but Lord will, as brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here. I'm not going to read the article. I'm really just using the title of the article for the video. All right, it says digital religion, which we don't deal with religion at all. The Bible is not a religious book at all. All right, the Bible is basically a law book, a history book, and a prophetic book to the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians. All right, are the true biblical Israelites, 12 tribes of the children of Israel. All right, so the Bible has nothing to do with religion. All right, at all. But it says digital religion is sparking a spiritual revolution among millennials. All right, and when you read some of the articles, basically saying how let me read this part right here. It says digital religion is leading to a spiritual revolution among many young adults, according to a new study. Which basically people are, instead of going to the church or or whatever, basically, and it shows too, because if they're on the internet, you might have a Christian or whatever that's on the internet, looking for, different religious videos, that he stumbles upon an Israelite video. All right, an Israelite that believed that follows Christianity at one point in his life, like I did. I was a Baptist at one point in my life, and the Lord led me to an Israelite video. All right, and the Lord's doing the same, and the Lord continues to do that. Because pretty much every brother out there, like the elders always say, every brother was out there pretty much was involved in some form of Christianity. All right, in one way or another. All right, and then what happened? Either the Lord led them to a camp. All right, or most likely in these times, the Lord led them to a video on YouTube. All right, on the internet. All right. So the internet, mainly the YouTube, was for the waking up of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, not for Christianity and all that garbage. All right. It says digital religion, which again we don't deal with religion, is leading to a spiritual revolution among many young adults, according to a new study. Although it may sound like it, this isn't a worship of technology and social media. Instead, researchers from the University of Waterloo, or however you say it, says religious communities are using these tools to reach millennials who are looking to participate in organized religion without having to attend in-person services. Right, because people are tired of going to the Christian church and getting lied to and wasting their money and time and gas money and time. All right, but it just shows the power of the internet, because again, you have Jakes out there that believe they're Christians or whatever, follow Christianity. They'll get on the internet looking for a video or whatever, might be listening to TD Jakes or whatever. Then one day the Lord will have it where they just stumble across the Israelite video. All right, and they get sealed, they get woken up if they're part of the elect, hopeful elect. All right, so it just shows the power of the internet, man. All right, another thing, the millennial age group, I was just meditating on this too. Millennial age group is between 26 and 41. And I was thinking that's spirit, because the elders always say, usually the Lord will call you in this, with some exceptions. Sometimes you have brothers that are younger, some brothers that are a little older. But most of the time, brothers come in when they like 24, 25, 26, around that age range. Like the elder said, when you pretty much done everything in this world. You club, you've been with women, you've, whatever, drunk alcohol, whatever. All right, you pretty much done everything. All right. Had a house, a car, whatever, drive. You pretty much done everything that this society has to offer you. All right, so now you're in the Lord will call you in 9 times out of 10. Like I said, with an exception, sometimes there's brothers that are younger, and then sometimes there's brothers that are older. All right, they come in. All right, but again, this just shows the power of the internet, all right, which was again created to wake up Israelites, all right. That's why it was created, all right, not for Christian church garbage, all right. But again, the article, you read further down the article, basically saying how people are really due to the pandemic, people turn to online services and all that. But again, the flip side of that, you might have a guy there that's a Christian, a jig out there that believes he's a Christian, then he'll turn around. I mean, it's like the Lord will lead him to an Israelite video. So again, this shows the power of the internet. All right? Because again, the Lord created the internet for to wake up the elect, especially YouTube. It's like it, brothers. This is this is it's a lot, brothers. This is Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day he uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Right? Day unto day he uttereth speech, and night unto night he showeth knowledge. You can get on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right, and then some, and learn whatever you want to learn. All right, you can listen to the word, this word, any time of the day, any time of the night. All right, whenever you want to. All right. You can learn this knowledge, mainly this knowledge. All right. Verse 3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Right. Because it might be a video based out of America, like the elders, a video like the elders gave this example before. I think it was in Japan. All right. And some Jake in Japan, Israelite foreigner, in Japan, saw the video, all right, of Elder Tahar speaking. All right. And it was in their language. All right, so even though it might be based out of America, which here in Babylon, of course, we speak English, in another country, they could get it in their language. All right, it'll be spoken in their language, or they'll have the what you call it, the subtitle things at the bottom where they can read what they're saying. All right, so again, this is the internet. There is no speech, no language where their voice is not heard. You can hear this word in any language. Then you got brothers that actually speak those languages, teaching in those countries. All right, you got one brother I remember in East Africa, thinking think he was in Ethiopia or Somalia or one of them, and he was speaking in the Kushite language. All right, and you got brothers, of course, they can speak Spanish, of course, and you got brothers that can speak uh, other languages. All right, Creole. Verse 4: the line is going out through all the earth. That's the WWW, which is the World Wide Web. All right, and their words to the ends of the world. Right, from here to Babylon the Great, all the way back to the east. All right, and them have he set a tabernacle for the sun. Right, and this is speaking about the internet. All right, which the Lord again is using to wake up the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. All right, that are scattered everywhere. All right, the scripture comes to mind. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 10. Because again, it's beautiful. Because a Christian could be watching a so-called Christian that Jake believes again he's that follows the religion of Christianity or Baptist or whatever. Like again, myself heard was just surfing the internet, and then what eventually happened? The Lord led me to an Israelite video. All right, eventually. All right. So that article really does speak volumes, even though they're saying, and the reason why they put it out because you got a lot of Israelites waking up. All right, that's why they put it out. Nobody's following Christianity, man. Christianity's dead, man. Nobody's watching. Nobody's following that trash anymore. All right. This article came out because a lot of Israelites are waking up to the fact that they're Israelites based on the internet, by way of the internet, Salakia. And now they're saying, oh, it's a digital religious awakening and stuff like that due to Israel waking up. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. How did that happen? All right, how did this gospel of the kingdom be preached in all the world? By way of the internet. All right, the truth started in New York City, here in Babylon the Great. All right, I believe Harlem. I think the elders were based out of Harlem. All right, and now look, it's spread it everywhere, spread it like wildfire everywhere. All right, not just here in Babylon, South America. You know, all over the place, man. Europe, Australia, brother in Australia, Philippines, Saudi Arabia, all over the place, man. By way of what? The internet. All right, that's how the gospel of the kingdom went out in all the world. For a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Right, and then shall the end come. All right, so the gospel's going out by way of the internet throughout the four corners of the globe, like the Lord said, and then shall the end come. So that shows how close we are to the end, the destruction of Esau Edom's empire, man. All right. Then on top of that, not only do we use the internet, all right, we go on the highways and the byways and teach as well, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, go on the highways and hedges and teach as well. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttereth a voice in the streets. All right, so again, we use the internet, all right, and we go on the highways and the byways, starting with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, all right, which the Christian church don't do, all right. Verse 21, she cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gate in the city, she uttered the word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in their scorning? Turn you at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. How did the Lord do that? All right, by way of the internet, putting his men, starting with the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and brothers bringing them down on the internet, and also on the highways and the byways. All right, that's how so many of our people are waking up, man. And this is becoming a problem for Esau. All right, and again, that's why they published this article, man. That's why they wrote it down. Nobody's following Christianity, man. They ain't no big awakening of Christians, man. That's not happening. You got a big awakening of Israelites. All right. Uh, verse 24. It's like where was that? It's like turn you with my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make my words known unto you. Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth. Right now, like I said, you do have also out there in the internet world, you got people that are following Christian, that continue to follow Christianity, or whatever, Egyptology, Baptist, or whatever, Jehovah's Witness. They're also on the internet. All right, and like the Lord said, but I've called. How did the Lord call? By these videos, by on the highways and the byways, and by these videos, the Lord will call you. You're one of the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, you got to turn back, follow the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. You get that reproof by way on the internet. You get reproved by way of the internet or on the highways and the byways. Mainly, really, to be honest, on the internet. All right. Because we're only on the highways and byways. Maybe like brothers might be once or twice a week. All right. But 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're on the internet. All right. And the street lesson videos, they go up on the internet. All right. But I've called and you refuse. Right. A lot of our people were called when they hear this word and they refuse because they're involved in Egyptology or Christianity or whatever. And I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. How did the Lord do that? By way of the internet and on the highways and the byways. Starting with the elders and brothers bringing them down. But ye have set at not all my counsels and would not of my reproof. And I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh. Let me jump down to verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer, and they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they hate knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. Right? They scoffed at a video. They talk shit to a brother or brothers on the highways and the byways or whatever, and that marks them for death. And the time for getting this word is short. This is because the internet is about to get clipped. But so like I ain't even gonna break Amos 8 and 11, like it tells you Amos 8 and 11, the Lord's gonna send the famine of the word, not of bread and thirst, but of hearing the words of Yahweh or Yahweh Shah. And what does that represent? The internet being clipped. All right, no more internet, mainly YouTube, and no more going on the highways and the byways. All right, so yeah, really at the end of the day, you got a great number of Israelites waking up, and that's why I believe. Me, I'm just speaking as a man, but that's why I believe that this article will publish digital religion is sparking a spiritual revolution among millennials, and I believe that's because of the great number of Israelites that are waking up. All right, because again, nobody's waking up to Christianity. Nobody, I'm a newborn Christian. No, nobody's. Everybody on it. If you're on the internet, the most popular thing right now on the internet is the Hebrew Israelites. That's the most popular thing on the internet right now. Celebrities are coming out. Everybody's saying they're Israelites, finding out that they're Israelites. And that's why, again, I'm just speaking as a man. I believe why this article was published. So with that, Lord, this video was edifying. Lord, I went to all over the place. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you, brothers, pushing this truth and sincerity. With that, I want to say shalom.